Well, I'll be. He fixed it. Oh, you scared me half to death. Thank you very much.
This would be trespassing on the property of the chief of detectives, I might.
I came for my shoe, okay?
You mean this lethal projectile that you hurled at the said chief of detectives? But not a brilliant move either,
Yeah, well, there are
I might add.
extenuating circumstances.
Oh, you mean I deserved a stiletto heel impaled in my back?
I was here in my brand new dress.
Oh, killer dress.
My best behavior, all for a guy whose last date was some ladies. I should have known better. My shoe.
Least I could do.
Ugh.
Hey, Cinderella. Aren't you going to stick around for the heartfelt apologies? You may not know this about me. I can grovel with the best of them.
Okay, good. Nobody's here. We're the first ones. Here, have a seat. Give us a chance to get our bearings and relax. Oh, you know, they say that this judge here is a pretty decent guy, so with any luck, he saw the trial and knows what kind of scum Montgomery really is.
Ah, yes, the Teflon defendant and his non-stick charges.
Yeah, only this time there's one piece of evidence that he cannot avoid, and that's the prenuptial agreement.
Thank God you made me sign that. If I had had to pay alimony to Craig on top of everything else, insult to injury doesn't begin to describe.
Well, Montgomery's gonna be paying us for a change. And, Mom, you may as well know we're gonna need every cent of what those stocks are worth. I talked to the accountants this morning.
VRO can't be in that much trouble, can it?
Worse.
Excuse me. Can I help you with something? Do you need a cab?
No, thanks. I'm just waiting. I'm Craig Montgomery's sister. My husband and I have been living in the penthouse suite with him, but, well, off and on for a while. My husband's Simon Fraser, you know, tall, dark,
Yes.
Australian accent.
I remember him. I haven't seen him in some time, miss.
Yeah, neither have I. He's been away in Europe on business, and I was just hoping maybe he'd get an early flight and I could be his one-woman welcoming committee. Oh, well, I guess I'll go check my messages. I'm sure he'll be home.
La bella Caterina, como stai?
Bruno.
I've been thinking about you all night. Got an idea how to get your mind off your troubles.
What troubles? I don't have any troubles.
Really? Then why didn't you and I wake up next to each other this morning? Hey, listen, no pressure. If you're not doing anything, maybe you'd like to spend a day with me. You feel like going a little crazy? Because I know exactly what you need.
And what would that be?
Well, you say your father's people are from Tuscany, right?
Yes.
And we all know what Tuscany's famous for. Vino.
Wine? Don't you think it's a little early in the day to start drinking?
I'm not talking about drinking it.
I thought I had this whole stock thing all sewn up, you know? I was gonna ask Bryant to shelter it in his trust fund.
What happened?
Apparently his girlfriend thought he had given up the trust fund. Make it on his own. Things didn't go well when I let that one out of the bag. She got furious with him, he got furious with me. Just when we were beginning to make progress, too, you know?
That's too bad.
Yes, it's bad. My son is hostile, and those stocks are unsheltered.
Actually, it's just as well. You know, about the stocks. Jumping through loopholes now would only make the opposition that much more determined to get those shares away from you.
Yeah, but the opposition still doesn't control those shares, Kaz. I do.
It's not that simple. So do me a favor, okay? When we go before the judge, let me do the talking.
Don't I always?
Craig, Your future depends on this?
If I lose that stock, Cass, I don't have a future.
Well, I'm a job experience. Well, I have tons. Actually, I had my own line for a while. My latest order was for the Conlon McKinnon wedding. Yes, well, you wouldn't have. It's all very hush-hush. Very old money, you see. If I could just bring my portfolio by in about an hour and a half or so... No, actually, I was hoping for something more than an apprenticeship. I've been at this for quite some time now. If I could just bring my stuff by... Can you hold on a second, please? What? Who is it?
Room service.
I didn't order anything. If I could bring my things by... You know, can I call you back? Thanks. Who is it? If you don't identify yourself in like 5 seconds, I'm gonna call security.
Carly, it's me. It's Jack. I'm not leaving Chicago until I talk to you. Face to face.
You have 5 minutes. I'm busy.
Busy running away.
It's a career move.
A pretty big move. Why'd you tell anybody?
I told people.
Just not me.
It isn't up to you what I decide to do with my life now. The last thing I expected was that you would come searching for me. I'm not lost, Jack. I'm not a fugitive, and I don't need saving. I don't know what you're telling yourself so that this can make sense to you. But I am finally doing something that makes me happy.
That explains a smile and a sunny disposition. I'm sorry I didn't come here to start another fight.
Well, then why did you come here, Jack?
I wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm great.
Great.
Well, good. Mission accomplished. You can go.
You mean like you do? Just pick up and move? No notice?
We decided we needed to go our separate ways, Jack. Why is this such a
What we
surprise?
decided was that we needed some time and some distance. But you're changing your entire life. I mean, call me crazy, but I didn't think you'd have to move all the way to Chicago just to get away from me. Kind of makes me wonder, though. Did you ever love me? Was that all in my mind?
This is my report. What is bio...
So is there a movie on this flight or something?
Haven't you had enough excitement and melodrama for a little while? How you holding up there?
Oh, fine. I'll be right. I'm actually looking forward to getting home.
Oh, well, won't be long now.
How about you? You holding up all right on your end?
Me? Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I don't know. You shot a man. I mean, Dante Grimaldi was no altar boy, but still, you know, it's got to have an impact.
I'm glad I didn't have to plug Damien. I always liked that.
Right. Hey, by the way, thanks for the lift.
The least I could do. Take your pill.
Thank you. And a few months ago, if anybody told me I'd be flying high in the Walsh private jet, I would have...
I would have had us all committed.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
But without you, Lily would never have seen Holden or Luke ever again. You saved their lives.
No, I didn't. I just helped to set things right, that's all. It's the least I could do after everything Lily and I put your family through.
She's a lucky girl, my daughter. Have a friend like you.
I think we both are. Now, I'm pretty sure Katie doesn't believe it. It's just a friendship, but it is.
Oh, Katie, little wife. I'd forgotten about her.
I mean, I knew why I was helping Lily. But I think Katie believed that I was, I don't know, trying to relive the past.
Oh, she's more complex than I ever would have imagined.
That's Katie, right? She's definitely one of a kind.
What's the story with you two, really? Do you love her? Or is she just a pit stop on the way to someplace else?
This is the most exciting thing I think I've ever done. I can't believe we're going to be making our own wine. This is exactly what I needed to ground myself.
Among other things, wine is the fuel for love. It relaxes the mind, engages the heart, and excites the soul.
Okay.
But first, we stomp grapes. Where do you keep the bathtub in here?
In the bathroom. But you're not telling me that you're going to be stomping on grapes in the bathtub.
No, I'm not going to be stomping the grapes in the bathtub. You are.
Me?
Yeah, you said you wanted to learn how to make wine the traditional way, the way they did it back in the old country.
Yeah, well, I like my wine with a little less feet and, like, no bathtub at all.
Wait until you tried it. There's a reason your ancestors did this for centuries. It's natural. It's a feast for the senses.
Well, when you put it that way, let's make some wine. Apologize, Hal? Apologize for what?
For wrecking our date, for pushing all your buttons and everything.
Yeah. So it was a date with disaster. I've had worse. We tried. We failed. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Hold it. We hit one little stumbling block and you're ready to throw in the towel. This does not sound like the Emily Stewart I know.
Oh, whoa. What Emily Stewart do you know? And you better be nice.
The Emily Stewart who never says die, never gives up, is always ready to do battle.
I do battle with enough people in my life. I don't want to go to war with you two.
We have one minor disagreement. One of us blows sky high. I'm not going to say who, and I'm not going to promise that it's never going to happen again. But hey, we're only human.
Yeah. Two humans who are probably better off keeping the relationship for business purposes only because we get personal. It's like instant clash. I don't think there's a more obvious sign that we should just nip this in the bud, you know, just back away slowly before somebody gets hurt.
So we're back to the goodbye thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I think goodbye's best. But you fixed my shoe, thanks. I'm gonna take my shoe and get going.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios.
Arrivederci.
That too.
Want some coffee?
I'd love some.
I've reviewed the complaint, and I anticipated that both sides will be compelled to offer supporting arguments. However, I warn you now, if there are any outbursts or shouting matches, I will clear this room and reach a decision without your input. Understood?
Absolutely.
Yes, Your Honor. The sooner we resolve this, the better.
Good.
Our assignments exactly.
Let's proceed. Mrs. Montgomery, it is your complaint.
Your Honor, I go by my professional name. Ryan.
Of course. Miss Ryan, it is your complaint that Mr. Montgomery is in possession of certain stocks that belong to you and your company.
Yes. He purchased these stocks without my knowledge or consent using unauthorized funds. And then later, when I was in a coma and unable to communicate, he made further assaults on my company by firing my entire
Are we
New York
here to
staff.
discuss the stock, Judge?
Yes.
And if Ms. Ryan would be instructed not to editorialize.
Your Honor, if you'll refer to the prenuptial agreement which Mr. Montgomery signed of his own volition, you'll see that the agreement states that in the event of a divorce, he gets nothing. Therefore, the stocks are rightfully the property of BRO Incorporated, if not my mother personally.
This document seems perfectly clear to me. So, who would like to explain exactly why it is we're here?
I don't want to swim the English Channel. I don't want to take kickboxing. All I want are mornings where arthritis pain doesn't stop me from getting together with my friends for class.
Vioxx is here, a prescription medicine for osteoarthritis pain. With one little pill a day, Vioxx can provide powerful 24-hour relief of pain and stiffness. Vioxx specifically targets only the COX-2 enzyme, a key source of arthritis pain. People with allergic reactions such as asthma to aspirin or other arthritis medicines should not take Vioxx. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have liver or kidney problems. For more information, talk to your doctor about once daily Vioxx for the relief of osteoarthritis pain, and you may be able to plan your day around your life instead of your pain. Ask your doctor if Vioxx is right for you. Vioxx for everyday victories.
Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookies. Mounds of chocolate and macadamia nuts. Hey, if you're gonna have a cookie, have a cookie. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
Introducing the new long-lasting scent of Bob.
Hello.
Bob keeps that clean, fresh feeling long into the day with the cleaner rinsing lather of Zest and its new scent, Rainforest Falls, which makes having Bob around quite pleasant. The new scent of Bob, Rainforest Falls Zest. You just can't find a better clean.
We'll find that A and B. Because of the law of signs, we know that B equals C times sine B over sine C, and A equals C.
Payless introduces our best shoes yet. Predictions starting at just $12.99. Doesn't it feel good?
Your Honor, it is our position that the problem lies with the issue of Ms. Ryan's knowledge of the stock transaction. She provided the finances, and Mr. Montgomery provided his considerable expertise. The claim Ms. Ryan is making that she was completely unaware of any purchase of worldwide stock is ridiculous. She lived with my client. They made plans to make this investment together. In fact, Ms. Ryan's signature is on the checks.
A stamp of my signature reserved for company purposes only, which he used without my authority. Now, I'm sorry if this sounds like an outburst, Your Honor, but you have to understand that I gave my new husband a checkbook and an account as a wedding gift. He had an account, separate from my corporate account, but he wanted the corporate account. If he saw something and he wanted it, he couldn't keep his hands off of it.
Since both parties signed the prenuptial agreement, Your Honor, they should each leave this marriage with whatever wealth each managed to accumulate. The worldwide stock deal was my client's deal. It was his investment. It's his wealth.
How is it his if he used my funds without my authorization?
There seems to be a strong difference of opinion here, Mr. Winthrop.
Yes, sir, there certainly is. And maybe it's time to explain why. Your Honor, Ms. Ryan is the unfortunate victim of a traumatic accident, which, if you will refer to the court transcripts, resulted in a substantial loss of her memory. Now, the confusion in this matter is obviously a direct result of her injuries, and we sympathize with her suffering, but to suggest that Mr. Montgomery has no right to the fruits of his labor and business expertise flies in the face of logic and justice.
Your Honor, if I may say
something, Mr. Ryan, and I'll take it all into consideration. I'll be back shortly with my decision.
she's different.
Okay, she's definitely different. I mean, she makes you want to tear your hair out. She drives you up the wall. But then you realize that she's under your skin and you wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, please, don't do that, don't get me wrong. She's willful, she's immature.
She's borderline certifiable. And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Well, there's a nice way to call a man's wife insane.
I know, she's just got personality, various personalities. And variety is the spice of life.
Well, that is one thing I can always rely on Katie for. Life with her is never boring.
So you're not going to answer my major question, huh? Should I doze off here?
What was the question? What? Oh, right. Am I in love with my wife? Maybe now it doesn't even matter. You know, I disappointed Katie when I tricked her into going back to Oakdale. When Katie's disappointed, she has a very unique and special way of letting people know. And she's probably packed my bags and plans to throw them at me as soon as I walk in the door.
Nonsense. She's pining for you, even as we speak.
You ready? The experience of a lifetime.
So? Oh, it's gonna feel weird, isn't it? All that fruit in between my toes.
Wait.
What?
I should have thought of this before. Your clothes.
What about them?
Well, I hate to see you stay in such a beautiful outfit.
Ooh, you're right. I didn't think about that.
Do you have something more appropriate for the occasion?
Well, I guess I could just wear an old dress or something, hike it up.
How about a bathing suit? You do have a bathing suit, don't you?
You want me to wear a bathing suit? Are you suggesting that because it's the best way to stomp grapes, or it's the best way to see me in a bathing suit?
Well, it is the cleanest way to stomp grapes. But if you'd rather do it the way your ancestors did, spinata. Nude?
I'll be right back. I have to take care of myself, Jack. And my son. And I can't do that unless I make some very big changes.
So you're not just trying to get as far away from me as you can?
What are you doing here?
I told you, to make sure you're okay.
Look at me. I'm fantastic, Jack. Take a picture. Show the town.
And to tell you that I don't want you to go.
This is not helping me.
No, and you don't want to leave either, so you know what? I got a plan. You want me to stay out of your hair? Fine.
What are you going to do? What? You going to draw a line up Main Street? You stay on your half of Oakdale, I'll stay on my half.
We'll come up with something.
Let me just make something clear to you, okay? I'm not leaving Oakdale because of you. Or because of the trial, or because of Craig, or anything else. Everybody is convinced that I'm running away from something. What if I'm running to something? What if I'm moving on for Parker's sake?
Okay, so all this is for Parker?
It's about self-esteem, Jack. It's about confidence. Two things that I need if I'm going to raise my son with any kind of future at all.
All right, so you move to Chicago, you get your dream job, and then what?
Then I hold my head up. I'm paying my own way. I'm earning a respectable living. I'm in a place where people are busy with their own problems. They don't have to stick their noses in mine.
Yeah. But are you happy?
What do you mean?
Is all that a good enough trade-off for the people and the things you're leaving behind?
Like what, Jack? What have I left behind in Oakdale that I can't find here?
That was fast.
It doesn't take long to do the right thing.
I've reviewed the pertinent documentation, and after careful consideration, it is the court's decision that the stocks purchased during the marriage of Miss Barbara Ryan and Mr. Craig Montgomery are joint property, wholly controlled by neither party. I hereby declare that both Mr. Montgomery and Miss Ryan are the owners of the shares.
It's tough not having a car. With immediate claim service, Geico gets you back on the road fast. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's the one material that helps preserve the Earth by being recycled more than anything else in the world. But it doesn't always fit in those little recycling bins. Learn more about steel recycling at thenewsteel.com.
Abner, we're rich.
We're rich?
It's our new litter. It's got diamonds in it.
You are mistaken, my friends. The diamonds are odor-absorbing crystals in new Tidy Cats Crystals Blend.
Whatever.
New Tidy Cats Crystals Blend.
The Heartburn Hotel. If you suffer persistent heartburn 2 days a week or more, despite diet change and treatment, it may be acid reflux disease. Prescription Prevacid can mean 24-hour relief from acid reflux disease. Prevacid turns off tiny pumps that produce acid. It has a low occurrence of side effects, such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. Ask your doctor if Prevacid is right for you.
So leave your heartburn behind, yeah!
New Wet Look lipstick is here. Wet Shine Lip Color, new from Maybelline. One moisturizing stick. One weightless, high shine formula. New Wet Shine Lip Color from Maybelline. Splash on some shine. Maybe she's born with it.
Get out, you scum. X14 Soap Scum Plus foams away scum. The plus, the smell is more than clean. It's herbal fresh. X14 Soap Scum Plus. Scum hates it. Noses love it.
I run 100-mile marathons. I wasn't always in this shape. After my son was born, I needed to lose weight. I lost 44 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. That was 9 years ago. And I've used Slim Fast ever since. I drink it every day. I love it. I started training and kept Slim Fast as part of my healthy diet. Food is fuel for me. Slim Fast is balanced. It has the vitamins I need, the nutrients, and calcium for my bones. Slim Fast helps keep me in top form.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Buddy Check 15 at Wayne.com is a partnership between News Channel 15 and the Parkview Hospital Cancer Center to help raise your awareness of breast cancer.
Welcome to the quaint town of Wolf Lake. Take in the scenery. Let me get in the shower.
No, I like you dirty.
Meet the locals. And stay for a bite. Tim Matheson and Lou Diamond Phillips star in Wolf Lake. Series premiere CBS Wednesday.
Medical alert. The cholesterol-lowering drug Baycol was taken off the market because of its toxic side effects. Rapid heartbeat, severe muscle breakdown, pain, and other serious problems. The FDA has linked Baycol to heart attacks, kidney failure, even death. If you have ever taken Baycol, call the injury lawyers at Stewart & Stewart, 1-800-3333-LAW, 1-800-3333-LAW.
It's coming from DQ. Something so earth-shattering, it'll rock your world. Prepare yourself for the $1.99 brownie earthquake at DQ. It's a groundbreaking combination of Oreo brownies and DQ soft serve, covered with hot fudge, marshmallow, and crushed Oreos. You get a taste sensation so shocking, your mouth won't know what hit it. You can't hide, but you can run to the brownie earthquake. Just $1.99 at DQ.
He attempted to rape me.
He didn't do anything.
You didn't put your hands on her?
The one Judge Judy you must see.
That's baloney. Mondays at 4 on News Channel 15.
A manhunt in Ohio. Do authorities have the suspects? The story at 5. Plus, a warning for the elderly when it comes to prescription drugs.
Senator?
Citizen Baines. Series premiere CBS September 22nd.
Your Honor, with all due respect, why should Mr. Montgomery be entitled to profits that were a direct result from embezzlement from my company? That would be rewarding a
This
crime.
decision seriously compromises
I
my
realize
client's
that this
business
settlement
interests.
won't
please both parties, but I have added a codicil. If either party should decide to sell his or her shares, they will be first offered to the joint shareholder. If said shareholder cannot or will not buy, the stocks will be sold on the open market.
Your Honor, I just cannot.
It's
unbelievable.
It's
unbelievable.
Did you not even read the... My decision stands. If you have any further questions, I suggest you contact your lawyers. Good day.
Barbara. For the right price, I can be out of your life.
And what was the judge's price, Craig?
If I bribe the judge, don't you think all the stocks would be mine? Yeah, that's a reasonable offer. Of course, there is an alternative.
I'll file an appeal. There's no way I'm ever sharing anything with this man again.
Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here.
After I've spoken to Barbara alone.
50% of the shares are mine. I want them in my hands this afternoon.
I'll make sure that the matter is settled as soon as I can get in touch with my office.
Craig. Now, after I've spoken to Barbara alone.
It's not gonna happen.
Even if I'm proposing something that's gonna benefit all of us, even BRO? Or has your son completely taken over your life, Barbara? 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking.
All right. 5 minutes. Let's see what you have to say.
I don't do this kind of thing very often, Emily, so I'm going to ask you to bear with me, okay? I'm sorry I flew off the handle last night.
No, you went ballistic, Hal. One innocent little comment from me. I thought you were going to toss me in the
Innocent? Hold it. I don't think an innocent comment has ever passed your lips, Emily. And speaking of your lips, could you please keep them closed so Guy can apologize?
Sorry.
See, the point is, Craig Montgomery is never going to be one of my favorite people.
Oh, really? You're kidding me.
So when you started going on and on about how he was going to hire Carly, give her a job here so she could stay in town, what I should have done was just excused myself from that table, gotten up, come in here, and just waited until you stopped yammering on about him.
Excuse me, I wasn't yammering about Craig. I was yammering about... I was talking about Carly. And at the risk of being attacked again, can we please stick to the issue? Do you want to help Carly or not?
Of course I do. She's Parker's mother.
All right, so then what is wrong with pointing the mother of your child towards gainful employment?
You want to know the truth?
No, Hal, lie to me.
Because I've never seen you like this, all generous and big-hearted about somebody that you really don't give a damn about.
You're right. I could care less about Carly. I don't care if she works in Oakdale or Chicago or Mississippi or the dark side of the moon.
Exactly. So why go to all the trouble?
Because she's your friend. And if she leaves town, she takes your son with her. Gee whiz, Hal, is it so hard to believe I'm capable of a good deed from time to time?
You're just chock full of secrets, aren't you, Emily?
So all you have to do is drop a few well-placed hints. You know, you can do it. How about, listen up, Carly. The intruder's looking for a new fashion editor. It's right up your alley, right? And I know Emily. I could put in a good word for you.
And if Carly says no?
If she says no, then we tried, right? But if she says yes, we did a good duty, you know? Helped a person in need, the mother of your child. And nobody has to know that there was a conspiracy.
Sounds foolproof, but I don't know.
Can you please tell me if there's anything more important than not disrupting your child's life?
I've got my reasons.
Please don't tell me they have anything to do with Craig Montgomery.
Because I can't stand the idea of being on the same side as Craig Montgomery. You know that.
For Pete's sake, enough with the spitting contest already. Is there... Do you want your son living in another zip code? No family, no support, no way of just zipping across town and reading him a bedtime story if he asks for his daddy.
All right, you made your point.
I made my point, so you will offer Carly the job?
I'll talk to her about it when she gets back. She could probably use some good news. What's the matter, Emily? You look tired. Is there a problem?
You. Is everything with you like pulling teeth?
Let's see what I'm giving up by leaving Oakdale and coming here. Nosy neighbors. A past I can't possibly live down. Whispers, sneers. The never-ending search for a decent job that nobody will give me.
What about your family?
Molly. She's a phone call away. I can get in the car and be there before lunch. This is Chicago we're talking about, Jack, not the other side of the world. Next objection?
What about me?
What about you?
I said a lot of stupid things about what I could live with and what I couldn't, and I talked a lot about honesty. And I meant what I said. But...
But what?
I didn't realize how impossible it is to even think about life without you. I can't do it. You run too deep, Carly. So deep in my head and my heart. You can't leave. I never wanted that.
What did you expect? That I would hang on just a little bit longer? Get kicked in the teeth a few more times? That I would just stick around in Oakdale until I'm old and gray? No future, but a hell of a past, just waiting for you to get your ship together and sail my way? Was that your plan, sailor?
There wasn't a plan, Carly. I guess in the end, I never expected you to stay in my life. But I wasn't ready for you to leave it either.
Oh, I see. Go away, Carly. Just don't go too far away. I may have been in love with you, Jack Snyder, but I am not a complete idiot.
You may have been in love with me?
How many times do we have to go over this? We've said it. We said we need time apart. We have said so many things, and they all boil down to goodbye, don't they? We've tried everything, Jack. We couldn't make it work.
Have we? Carly, have we tried everything?
Yes. Yes, we have. We've passed our expiration date, Jack. Just please. It's over. Will you please go?
When I started having hot flashes and night sweats at menopause, my doctor recommended hormone replacement therapy, but I didn't listen.
Up to 20% of a woman's expected lifetime bone loss occurs in the years following menopause.
A year later, I went back to my doctor and found I'd shrunk an inch. I went on HRT, and I've been on it for years. My hot flashes and night sweats, gone. I feel great.
HRT is not for all women. Talk to your doctor about the benefits and risks.
The time to protect your future is now.
Don't give away the ending to the year's most terrifying thriller. A tantalizing spine tingler. A wicked twist of an ending. The Others. Rated PG-13. Now in theaters everywhere.
Everybody loves fried food, except me. I hate greasy leftovers. Ta-da! Brand new Advanced Grease Formula Pine Salt. Cuts grease way better than the other guys. New Advanced Grease Formula Pine Salt. It's the best.
Have you looked at your long-distance bill lately? Wow. Are you kidding me? Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Sprint 500 Anytime is the perfect way to keep your long-distance bills under control. For just $25 a month, you get 500 minutes of state-to-state long-distance you can use 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're looking for a smarter long-distance plan, Sprint 500 Anytime is a slam dunk. To start lowering your bills, call 1-800-PIN-DROP today.
How well do you know your dog? You can't always tell when your dog is feeling pain. In fact, 1 out of 5 dogs slows down from painful arthritis. Don't let your dog suffer needlessly. There are safe and effective medications. See your veterinarian for an arthritis exam and ask whether a leading pain reliever is right for your dog.
It says serving suggestion and shows a picture of broccoli.
It's a suggestion, Chuck. I grew this carrot, and so help me, I am going to use it. I love my vegetables too, sweetie. Little Richard, see if Pat needs help.
There I helped.
Boys?
Come on, guys. Can't we have one nice meal together?
My name is Matt Callan. I work for the CIA. It's my job to protect America's interests no matter the time, no matter the place. place,
I got the target. I'm on my way.
no matter the risk. I have at my disposal the most advanced technology available. What's it like to work for the most secret organization in the world? You're about to find out.
The Agency premieres CBS Thursday, September 20th.
You have been cleared for access.
Okay, if the grapes are ready, then so am I. What?
Sit. Now, this is only for the good of the grapes. You understand?
Oh, yes, of course. Ooh, that feels really good. Only for the good of the grapes, of course.
They are lucky grapes.
I've never done this before.
It's simple. You just get in there and you think wine.
Oh.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
You're
It feels
natural.
very good.
Come on, you gotta feel those Tuscan roots coming to life.
I can't believe I am doing this. I can't believe I am stomping on grapes, trying to make wine in my brother's bathroom.
And you know what? You are the most adorable grape stomper I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
Is it working? Is it working? Are you starting to forget?
Forget? Forget what? Forget who? I love this. I love this. It feels so good. I love it.
Yes.
You. Katie?
You live here in Craig's suite?
Yeah, I guess we call this home.
Oh, it's a step up from Bert's garage anyway. Rent-free, private entrance, private bathroom, private bedroom, all the mod cons.
Wonderfully dysfunctional and glamorous.
Yeah.
You ought to lie down, my friend. Where's your room? I mean, if there's anything I can do to help, I mean, anything at all.
I'm gonna be fine. You've done enough already. Don't go to any more trouble. Okay. Just let me know if I can help with Lily and Luke at all.
They're going to be home soon. I hope. I've had some thoughts about you, and we'll share them at another time, all right? But you really... We got to get you to a doctor, all right? Or let's get your little wife. Let's find your little wife so she can take care of you.
I'm gonna be okay.
And I will withdraw now. I'll make the phone calls from the car, and I'll be in touch.
Thank you again for everything.
I should be grateful you found the courage to be alone with me.
It doesn't take courage, Craig. It takes a cast iron stomach.
There's that sharp wit I miss so much. Nice to know some things don't change.
If this is your trademark charm, I've been vaccinated. I'm immune. And your back is up against the wall, so why don't you tell me what your offer is?
You think things are really that bad?
Well, with only half the sheriffs, your master plan to bring down Lucinda is as likely as you developing a conscience.
I bet that sharp sense of humor's come in handy lots of times since your accident.
Imagine all the interesting things I could do if I had something really sharp in my hands.
We could be civil about this, can't we? Make peace?
Why don't you forget all the pleasantries? Just tell me your offer, Craig.
We don't have to be formal here, you know. It's just us, face to face.
Oh, so that's what you wanted? Face to face? Well, why didn't you tell me?
Barbara.
Is this face to face enough for you?
New Jergens Skin Cooling Moisturizer with cucumber extract. cools and restores while it moisturizes. Jergens, love your body.
Hi, Billy Mays here for OxyClean, the stain specialist. Powered by the air you breathe, activated by the water that you and I drink. It's Mother Nature approved, then it's safe on your colored fabrics. Use it on carpets. OxyClean seeks out organic stains, pet stains, food stains that get down into the matting, into the padding. It even takes red wine and grape juice out of white carpeting. It cleans, it brightens, it eliminates odors all at the same time. Don't just get it clean, get it OxyClean. Make a paste, make it 10 times as powerful. The longer you let it set, the easier it is. It'll whiten your grout and get rid of your toughest stains. Sometimes soaking is the solution. If you use bleach, you ruin your clothes. OxyClean won't hurt the material, even lace. It has the power of bleach without the damaging side effects of chlorine. When your laundry detergent just isn't enough, supercharge it with OxyClean. 1 scoop in every load of laundry, it'll make your whites whiter. It'll make your brights brighter. As a stain remover, it's the best. Grass stains, clay stains. Long live your laundry. OxyClean, the stain specialist. We've sold millions of our 2.5-pound tubs for $40. But if you call now, we'll cut the price in half, only $19.95. You'll also receive a squirt bottle and a super chamois absolutely free. If you call during this show, you'll receive a bottle of our world-famous Orange Clean, made with pure orange oil. It cuts through the grease and the grime, whether it's baked on in the oven or caked on the stove. You get all this for just $19.95, but call in the next 20 minutes and we'll supersize your OxyClean from a 2.5-pound tub to a whopping 6-pound bucket, nearly triple the amount. But you gotta call now. Here's how to order.
Call to order your 6-pound bucket of OxyClean for only $19.95. Call now and we'll include the Super Chamois, Squirt Bottle, and Orange Clean absolutely free. Call 1-800-603-1600. Call now.
Hey, look who just showed up. It's Kit Kat and Heat Bites.
You get the feeling everyone is staring at us?
Is my bag open? Kit Kat and Heat Bites. For a big taste, have a little bite.
Do you need a job? Go to Fort Wayne JobNet at www.wayne.com. Click to a new career.
Buddy Check 15 at Wayne.com is a partnership between News Channel 15 and the Parkview Hospital Cancer Center to help raise your awareness of breast cancer.
If I walk out that door, I'll never see you again, will I?
Just go. Please, before one of us does something to embarrass himself.
Carly.
Goodbye. This has to be goodbye.
We haven't really decided where this leaves us.
No, we haven't.
I see it as a character issue. Would be out of character for either one of us to admit defeat. I'm a take no prisoners lieutenant. You're a seen it all, done it all news hound. But are we really gonna let one off night and a foot in the mouth stop us?
Stop us from what?
Giving it another try?
Are you asking me out on another date?
But a real date this time.
A real date. No, toddlers dipped in marinara. No Japanese lanterns, tiki torches. Not that I didn't like your tiki torches.
And no using your shoes as missiles. You got a heck of an arm, by the way. You should try out for the farm team. What do you say?
Another date?
Another date.
This is such a totally bad idea. We are two different creatures, Hal. I already know how this movie ends.
Beautiful, talented, and psychic. Go ahead, I gotta hear this.
Okay, give me my shoe. You will say something stupid, like you just did, for instance. We'll argue. You'll say I overreact. I'll accuse you of being insensitive. You'll speed us home, you'll drop me off, and we will spend the rest of our lives trying to obliterate the memory from our minds.
Yep, it could go that way. Or it could turn out to be the best damn night of our lives.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm a risk taker.
So why don't you take the risk? I mean, what have you got to lose? Except maybe another shoe, Cinderella.
I accept. Boy, was I wrong. I really thought you'd go for the lips. See you around, Monster.
How am I doing?
You crush grapes like a goddess walking on bubbles.
Oh, yes, that is me, the mighty Atwt.
Was she the goddess of love or the goddess of beauty? Because you are both.
Oh, please, I'm sure you say that.
Hey, you know what they say in vino veritas, when wine's involved, I can only speak the truth. It allows us to feel our senses, it obeys, it drinks, it trusts. God, we can follow our senses, follow the call of the wild. Can you feel it? Can you feel
You'll be hearing from my attorney.
Barbara, just put all this blood under the bridge behind us, okay?
Remove your hand.
This isn't personal.
Meaning what? Your business isn't personal, or our marriage was just business.
The stock. You and I can finally slay the dragon. We can cut her off at the knees. You put your worldwide stock with mine. We knock Lucinda Walsh right off her pedestal.
Give me one good reason.
You'll be the most powerful woman in Oakdale. Isn't that what you always want?
$15 million.